Hi, Bree here with brees.stitching.stuff. Welcome to my Flosstube channel. It's video number 10 and it is April 9th, 2020. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good, enjoying the nice weather. It's super windy today though, so it's kind of crazy, but the sun's out, so I'm excited. So I just want to thank everybody for coming and joining me today and letting me be part of your day as well. And thank you to everyone that has subscribed and liked videos and commented and started following me over on Instagram. It's been really fun getting to know everyone and just learning as much as I possibly can from all of you guys. And if you're new, I hope you stick around and like and subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram so I can see what you're working on as well. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. It's been a good week. I've been doing a lot of stitching and sewing, which is really good, and just trying to stay busy. Like I said, we had a really good week weather-wise, so we've been outside playing and walking and all that kind of fun stuff. So my boys, they are, teenagers now. They're 15 and 13, and they're 5'9", 5'9.5", they're getting big. And they were outside playing basketball with my husband the other day. And it was the first time I really watched, my husband and my boys play, a sport together, because, they could actually, play together, when they're little, you just, pass the ball to them and let them do their thing or whatever. But they were actually, playing, they were, defending against each other, and my husband's sweating and out of breath. It was so weird. It's such a weird thing, seeing your kids grow up into, humans, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I know they're humans when they come out, but they're you could tell, I don't know, they're turning into people. It's just, it was a really weird thing for me to see, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain. If you have kids and you've seen them grow up, you probably understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's been lots of moments like that as my kids have gotten older where they'll start talking about something or they'll do something. I'm like, wow, you're an actual human. You're not just my little baby anymore. So we've been having fun. It's been good. We're off of our spring break, so we're back into our e-learning with the kids for school. Now that it's going into I think this is the third week that we're going into the e-learning, I think the teachers are now taking it really seriously. So before it was just kind of trying to get through to see what happens next, but now that we're going to be off of school for another month, I think the teachers now are oh, we really need to make sure the kids are getting up to speed on what we're doing, because otherwise they're all gonna fall behind. So they're doing a lot of the video teaching, I guess is what they call it, where they have a link for their classroom, and then the teacher can do their lesson plan or just talk to them to see if they have any questions and stuff like that. So it's been pretty cool. The kids are really liking it. And it's been nice because my daughter's in grade school, so they actually have the kids give them a time to unmute and talk, so the kids can kind of talk to each other again. So it's been good. So what we're all really here for though now is cross stitch, right? So let's go ahead and see what I've been working on this week. I have touched several projects this week, and I have a couple FFOs. So we'll go ahead and get started. These are not in any particular order. These are my whips. So the first ones I started with was my Long Dog Sampler quilts. I am doing most of the called for, except for the trees. I am converting them to green, just so that I don't have as much orange and reds throughout. So it wasn't so fall looking. So this is where I've gotten. This is on, I think, this is on a 28 count Lugana. So that's where I'm at. So I worked on a little bit more of the border, worked on the building and the fencing and the trees. So I'm really happy with it. I like it. It's a nice easy pattern. I wanted to get the sheets though, because I know I'm going to be working on this for a long time because it's a very large piece. It's 130 by 298. So I was looking at getting the sheets for it laminated just so that they don't because they're double-sided, just regular printer paper. So I think having the pages laminated might help keep them to last a little bit longer. But I didn't think about it much before all this happened, so I didn't get it done. But I know you can buy like those packages where you can laminate yourself, like the sticker laminates I've seen like at Target and stuff. I might do that just because, like I said, I think it would help keep the paper better. So another whip I have going on is my Linens and Threads 2020's what is it, Mystery Friends and Family Quaker Sale. I think that's what it is. I will leave a link below, but if you go to Linen and Threads website, they have I think 2007, 18, 19, and 20. They have stitch-alongs patterns that you can go check out, and they're totally free. So I just got this started yesterday. So this is beginning of April's. This is on 18 count Aida that I Rit dyed, and then I'm just using a variegated DMC. There we go. So it's coming along really well. I just kind of wanted to get a little bit of the April in this week, but I don't know, I just haven't been feeling this one too much, so I didn't pull it out right away. I think it's because it's on Aida, and I think I've completely switched over in my head to Lugana. So the projects that I have with Aida on it, I've been kind of like not working on so much, but that's okay. This is a new start and a whip. So I started this on what was it? Sunday? I don't remember. But it's Teresa Koget's Angelic Vision. I love it. It's so pretty. And this is on a 32 count Lugana. I didn't get much done. This is my very first, literally that's all I got done. It's the part up here, the like halo part. This is super confetti heavy. There is, I think, 5 colors right here, and they all look very similar. Like I said, this is my first pattern by her that I've done, and yeah, like I said, there's a lot of colors. I mean, if you look, oh, I don't have it, but yeah, there's a lot of colors going on in this, so this one's gonna take me a while. I didn't think it was gonna, and I ended up doing a working copy with the pattern because like there are so much color changing, and and they're all so similar in color that I was kind of losing track of where I was. So I did a working pattern, and I'm just marking off each square that I'm doing so that I don't lose track of where I'm at, because it's a lot. I didn't even realize how bad it was. But it'll be so pretty when it's done. Oh, I was checking out Teresa Koget has an Etsy shop where you can buy like her actual paintings, and then she also has prints of her paintings. She is so talented. I love her artwork. Alright, and then my last whip that I had this week was Mary Mary Needleworker by Lindy Stitches. I'm loving this one. It's so fun to stitch. It really is. And I don't know if it's just because it's such a cute pattern, so it makes it fun because you're seeing it come together, or what, but I am loving it. And this, I am using all the called for floss in the daytime version of it. So that's where I'm at. Sorry, it's a little wrinkly because I didn't iron it, but yeah, I'm working on the skirt and getting some more of the words done. Check out that variegation in that. That's Weeks Dye Works Seafoam. So yeah, I love this pattern. So I was on a Zoom call the other day with Nicole over at Divinely Designs, and then Tia, I think she's Calm Creation or something like that. She's on YouTube. And then Leanne, she also has a floss tube. I'll leave it down below what their floss tubes are, but we were on a Zoom talking, and I was asking them about the variegated. So I usually use DMC So all the variegated threads are new to me, and this one is meant to be, I mean, if you look in the pattern, it's meant to have that variegation, and I want that look. But I was asking them, I'm like, so obviously I'm going to get the variation from the floss naturally, but I was wondering, like, do you go all the way across and then all the way back? And they all said to go all the way across and then all the way back, like that would be a good way to do it. But yeah, I mean, that's how I'm going with it, and I'm liking how the variegation's going. But do you guys have any other tips and tricks for the Overdye flosses that have the variegation? So like I said, I'm newer to using them, so I'm still learning like the best way to stitch with them to get like the most out of the variegation. Like these isn't overdyed, and you can kind of see it, but not really, you know, so it's not as noticeable as like this. So yeah, if you guys have any tips and tricks on ways to use the variegated floss and to get like the most out of like the color, let me know down below. Yeah, I'm just still kind of getting used to all that. And we have a sale going on. Stephanie over at Lindy's Stitches, her Facebook group, she even mentioned it. It's Friends of Mary sale. Over on Instagram, and everyone's just kind of posting pics of their progress of their chart. It's been really fun. There's some really neat things going on over there, and it was me, Kimberly, and Becky had all bought the pattern, and we were like, oh, let's do a sale. So it's kind of fun that multiple people are joining in now and posting pictures of it. So it's really cool. So go check it out. It's a really great pattern. And then I had some FFOs this week. So my first one is from the Just Cross Stitch magazine. I'm doing the flowers of the month. So I showed you guys March last time. I finished April, and then I got it ready for my little clipboard. Turned out cute, and I just did it on sticky board, and I added just some ripped purple fabric to kind of go with the purple flowers. This is on a 28 count Monaco that I dyed with the charcoal gray, and then this is 1/1 as called for it in the pattern, which I don't love, and I tried changing it, but I really like the font, so I'm just sticking with it. But yeah, so I got that, and I'm hanging it on my little clipboard that I showed you guys in my last video. And then another one that I got finished this week was my Be Well by the Blackberry Rabbit. And this is on the hashtag Be Well and Stitch. That's where I found this one and printed it out. And that's it finished. I love it. So I just pulled floss for this. I didn't do the call for. There is called for colors on there, and I tried to stick to the same kind of colors. I just didn't have every exact number, so I just pulled whatever was closest to it. And this is on a 28 count Monaco that I coffee tea dyed, and then it's on mat board that I cut in a circle when I put some batting on it as well. This is just some like trim that I had that I put on there, and then so this frame I actually found at Goodwill, but here it says it's from Kirkland's originally. So it has burlap back here. I don't know if you can see that. And there was like a big H, like a wooden letter H on it. So I pulled that off, and then I stuck that on. But yeah, I thought that was like a perfect little frame for that. So that one turned out good. This one I stitched up in an evening. It was a pretty quick stitch. And I love me some bees. So that was another one. And then my last finish for the week was Owl Forest Embroidery, the Autumn Cat. And this I did as a stitch along with Two Martini Stitcher for her lucky birthday sale. People are still stitching on stuff for that, and she just had everybody start an Owl Forest design or anything that had to do with like Irish or luck or that kind of thing. It started last month. So that's the one I did, and I have a finish. It's going to be hard to see because it's in glass. Yeah, you're not going to see it. So yeah, it turned out pretty good. Sorry, the glare is awful. This is just a frame I had another picture in, so until I can get to the store and get something different, I just really loved it and wanted it up on the wall. But yeah, it turned out so pretty. And that's on a 32 count Lugana. It's like an azure blue. I found it on 123 Stitch. I did one floss over 2 squares. And I didn't do all the called for colors, but I stayed with the similar, just I darkened a little up, got like more of a saturated color because I was using the one floss. So yeah, I love it. She's so cute. But yeah, so I have that. But yeah, I want to get a different frame for it. But like I said, I just really wanted it up because I love it so much. So that is all of my stitching. I did have a little bit of haul this week. So I am contemplating doing Stitch Mania. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it, but I do have like 4 charts that I really want to get started. So I bought all the floss for those, and I think I might do those. I can just do like those 4 for the month, and that's it for my Mania. I know a lot of people have different, everybody does it differently. So a lot of people, you know, they'll do like a new start every day or 20 new starts or whatever. And some people are doing like, I think Carla over at Carla Being Crafty, she's doing her full coverage that month. She's working on all full coverage pieces. And I don't know, I think, and then somebody else, I can't remember who it was, said it was, they were doing monogamous stitching. They were just working on one project for the whole month. So I'm not totally sure yet, but I think these 4 charts that I have that I want, I might just work on those for the whole month, and that's it. Like each week do 1 chart. So I called my local needle workshop, which is, I have 2 by me, I'm very fortunate, but I called Tomorrow's Heirlooms. It's in Glen Ellen, Illinois. That one's the closest to me. It's about a 20-25 minute drive from my house. They don't have any online shopping, but if you call, they'll take your order, pull their order, and then they put it in a bag and they put it in a basket, and you just go pick it up and go home. So I called this morning like at 10:15, 10:30, placed my order with her, and within like an hour she called and said, "It's ready, come get it." So yeah, it was awesome. So I had to get a bunch of floss. So I got a week's dye works, and then I got some classic color works, and then I had asked for, and then another thing, I had another floss that I needed, but they didn't have any in stock, so she went ahead and pulled one for me that's an equivalent to what I needed. So that was awesome. And then some Gentle Arts. And then I got a bunch of DMCs. And then I got this thing. So this is the Petites by Sulky. It's a 12 weight cotton. And this is the Patriotic collection for hands-on design for the Memorial Day pattern that came out at Market. So this is, it has all the called for that whole chart. So you just grab this, and then you have your floss for the chart. So I've never worked with the Sulky before for cross stitch, so I'm real curious to see how it goes. I'll have to do a little bit of playing around with it, but it says right here 1 strand equals 2 strands of floss. So that's kind of a nice thing there. So hopefully the colors are super pretty. But yeah, so I have, that is my haul. But yeah, so I'm excited to try this one out. I can't wait. Have you guys seen, I didn't bring it with me, but did you guys see that Memorial Day by Hands On Design? It is so pretty. It has the 3 flags hanging on a clothesline. It's so pretty. But yeah, check your local needle workshops and see if they have some kind of program like that where you can just call and pick it up, because I'd have to worry about shipping. It was only a 20-minute drive. So yeah, and then I'm supporting a local needle workshop, so fingers crossed they don't close after all this is all done and said. So, because I've noticed a lot of cross stitch shop don't actually have shopping online. Like they don't have like where you can go and put in what you want. A lot of them you either email them or you call them. So Google what your cross stitch stores are by your house and see if anybody can help you out there. So plans coming up for this week. I did print a couple more of the Be Well and Stitch pictures. So I grabbed this one. It's the Cottage Garden. I've seen so many people stitching this one up, so I really want to give that one a go. It's really cute. I'll do all my own colors probably. And then the Vanna Pfeiffer, she did a little Be Kind, and I think this is a scissor fob that you stitch up and turn it into a scissor fob. So I'll probably work on those this week. I'll continue working on my Mary Mary because I'm really loving that one, and I want to get it done. I have an idea of a frame that I want. I want something real like frou-frou-y, like either gold or like white antique-y kind of looking. I don't know. I have an idea in my head, so I just got to be able to find it eventually when I get to that point. And then I had like a little piece of like accessory, I guess, as you would say, for stitching. So these little things, Dritz makes them. There is a magnet in the bottom. You open the top and your needles stay in there. And because it's a magnet, it doesn't, they don't fall out. So yeah, and then I put like a little label on mine so I know which needles I have. But yeah, Dritz make them. I've got these in a Sew Sampler box from Fat Quarter Shop, but I know online has them everywhere you look. I've seen them on Amazon and on, what else? Oh, at Joann's. So these are awesome. And I just put like the eye part down so that the needle, like the pointy part, sticks out. So that, I don't know, I'm assuming over time it would probably dull the tip, I'm guessing, because it's dropping in. So I just put the eye part of it down so it hits the magnet, and then the pointy part sticks out. So they come in like a pack of 3. I love them. Just wanted to share that with you guys because I love it. So I have talked to Stephanie over at Lindy's Stitches because I want to do another giveaway. I love doing giveaways. I love doing anything for you guys. And I love being able to pass on my stitchy goodness. So what I thought of doing is whoever wins gets to pick a pattern from Lindy Stitches Etsy shop. Any pattern you want. She has hard copies and PDFs. So if you win, when you email me your information, you just tell me which chart you want, and then I'll tell Stephanie and she'll ship it right to your house. I figure then that way I don't have to worry about going to the post office. I don't, there's not very many stores open right now. So this will save me on a trip to the post office and on paying shipping twice. So to enter the giveaway, I want you to go to Lindy Stitches Etsy shop and see which patterns that you love or which floss packs you love, and let me know down below and say, this is my Lindy's, let's see, because I'll do like a word generator thing. So make sure Lindy's in there because Lindy will be my word. So like, this is my favorite pattern from Lindy's shop or something like that. So Lindy will be the keyword. So, and this giveaway is just as a thank you to everybody for being a part of my cross-stitch journey. So yeah. So make sure you go check out her Etsy shop, see what she has, get an idea of what patterns you love and what pattern you would like to have gifted to you from me. And if you win, I will let you know. So next video, I will do a drawing and let you guys know who won that one. So I'm so excited. So Flosstubers this week, I have not watched much Flosstube. So I don't have anybody new, but Carla over at Rolodex Stitches is back. She is hilarious. I love watching her videos. So I was so excited when I saw that she had a video come back because she's just fun to watch. And then Gulf Coast Stitchers. I don't know if I've ever mentioned her before, but her daughter's been on the last couple of videos with her. In the last video they were talking about like their Netflix shows and some books and stuff like that that they're doing right now. So go check them out as well. She has a shop too to shop from, so you can check them out. But yeah, that is all my cross-stitchy stuff going on right now. I do have a couple other non-cross-stitchy things that I'd like to talk about, but if you are only here for cross-stitch, so thank you so much. Don't forget to enter below. And I'll see you again next time. So non-cross stitchy stuff. So one of my really good family friends started doing pottery like last year or the year before. And she did a fundraiser this month for raising money for local people that need help during the stay-at-home order right now that we have going on. So 75% of all her sales were going to put together packages for families. So I love pottery and I love supporting local artists. So I grabbed a few items. So this cutie patootie bowl just has some black-eyed Susans on it, and it's just like a little tiny bowl. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it just brings me happiness, so I bought it. And then this really pretty mug I just had to have. I love me a good pretty pottery mug. Yeah, my husband tried stealing it. Not happening. And then a cooking plate for your spoons. And it has the moon. But yeah, and then it just has like a little spot so you can put your spatula, your spoon in here while you're cooking. And I just think it turned out really pretty. I had contacted her a while ago about doing a custom order. So as soon as she's done with this month's promotion that she has going on, we're going to go ahead and start figuring out something. So I love plants. And Ray Dunn has a plant lady mug. So I would like to do a pottery mug that has something to do with plants or plant lady, something like that. So we are trying to figure all that out. So I'm excited. And then today we're going to do some tie-dyeing. I haven't tie-dyed in a couple years. So we were talking about different activities we can do. And my daughter was like, oh, let's do some tie-dyeing. So I found some t-shirts, and I found like a plain white drawstring bag that you can dye. So we're going to do that today. I'm excited. I love it. I love tie-dyeing. I didn't get anything for myself because I don't really wear tie-dye, but I like to do the tie-dyeing part. So that is all that I got going on. I have a couple more orders that I'm waiting to come in for. I have a project bag coming in, which I've never bought a project bag before because I usually just make my own. So when that gets here, I will show you guys next time. And I ordered a book from Kitten Stitcher, so I'll show you guys next time when you come. But anyways, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being a part of my cross stitch and for letting me be part of your day. Yeah, if you have any tips and tricks on cross stitching of any kind, let me know, especially with the variegated flosses or the overdyed flosses, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, log in to my, do my giveaway with me, because I would love to be able to give somebody a pattern. And I just hope you guys all stay well and take care of yourselves and get lots of cross stitching in, or sewing in, or painting, or drawing, whatever else you like to do. But yeah, so stay happy, stay healthy, and stay calm. I'll see you guys later. Bye.